All right, guys, thank you for tuning back in. Appreciate some of the requests and all that. Hey, you know what? I went and I worked my butt off for that free coaster teardown. Everybody requested it. Come on, guys, look at the numbers. I'm hurt. Alpha's hurt. We're sitting here scratching our head going, dude, what happened? Come on. I'm there for you. You got to be there for me. Come on, let's get that number up. I'm here for you guys. Come on, man. Okay, let's move on. With all the old school, just BMX just being on fire, everybody digging up all these bikes out of their shed. They're going back to their mom's basement, getting mom to bust out the meatloaf. And, Mom, where's my bike and my meatloaf? Well, you know what? We've been getting a lot of people come in, and some people are asking the right thing, some people are asking the wrong thing, some people are doing the right thing, some people are doing the wrong. This bike right here is one of those things that almost went wrong. And this is just gonna be one of the examples that I wanna talk about. What are the rights and wrong, the do's and don'ts? I'm gonna give you a real quick rundown. And again, if this video produces some good numbers, guys, I'll get more in depth into it, but there's no point of getting in depth if you guys aren't going to get my numbers up, all right? So let's get into this. This one right here, it is a GT Pro Series 24-inch. Now, am I gonna get into the year? I probably can, but right now, off top of my head, this one here is like about a 93-ish. Okay, some of you guys tune in, let me know. What is this? What year is this? So the customer brought it in and go, hey, I want to restore this. I want to rebuild this. I go, gotcha. How do you want to restore it? How do you want to rebuild it? Do you want to modernize it where you could ride it, go to the dirt jumps and ride it? Or do you want to restore it back to its glory days and kind of like do an era correct? So there's two different things. And he goes, you know what? I want to do this right. I want to make it an era correct bike. So that means everything has to be the same as during that time. Gotcha. So now I got it. Okay, so let's start out. And the customer go, could you re-chrome this frame? Oh God, look at this frame. Look at all this. The gentleman wants this thing re-chrome. Honestly, some of you guys right there go, yeah, I'll re-chrome it. But the guys that really know what's up, they're like, no way. The chrome on this, guys, look. That's just bare hand. It's good. I'd rather take old, okay chrome than new, good chrome, because you want to know why? Because in order to strip this thing down and re-chrome, they got to polish it. They got to sandblast it. You see all these really, really beautiful beads right here that they put, they won't be there no more. Now it depends. If you take it to a really, really good chromer, he's going to be able to preserve that as much as possible. But most of the chromer out there, they won't. They're going to strip it down, they're going to polish it, all that's going to be gone. All of it, all the little detail, all the sharp edges, it's going to be gone, and they're going to re-chrome it, and it's going to look very, very bad. The chroming is going to be good, but the detail is going to be completely gone. So no, I told him, no. You do not want to re-chrome this frame. Now, as for the bar, I go, yeah, you know what? Look, you see the chrome? You see it's all rusted? Here's all rusted right here. I said, now here's the thing. This is a 50-50. Would you guys agree with that? You could get a little bit of that chrome. It's all the way inside the corner. You get it out. But the rest of the other chrome is still good. So this is a 50-50. For me, I would just clean up that chrome right there by soaking it in the acid. And if you guys go way back, we actually use an acid in there. So you guys go back and find which one it is. Soak it in that and then polish this thing out. I will not re-chrome it. Fork, same thing. I would not re-chrome. I would just clean. Now this headset, not that big of a deal. The key thing is this top piece right here. See, the GT word is still good. So guys, this cup right here, yeah, you can go on and get it re-chrome. There's no special feature on there. You re-chrome that, but don't chrome this piece, because that right there is the money, and you ruin it. Okay. The next thing, how about the crank food? What do you think about the crank? I saw a guy came in with a flawless chrome job. The GT word was barely there. He had it so polished out because they want to make the chrome so luscious. Oh God, you like that? Luscious. That he had to polish the crap out of it, and the word GT was barely there. That's it. There goes the money. You guys hear the little money?
Outlandish.
Gone. It was outlandish. You guys have to hunt down a good chromer if you want that word still be there. Okay, so sometimes it's not. This one right here, the chrome's all gone. Hunt your dead self down a very good chromer. I wouldn't just take any chromer. And something like this, to do it right, I'm talking about this word still here. You're talking about chroming this arm, 200 minimum. 200. Some of you guys right now are going, no way, dude. You're talking about 500 bucks. It ain't gonna be cheap. Now the chain, he goes, hey, fool, what about the chain? Guys, unless the chain has some sort of logo on it, something like that, ditch the chain. You know what? I have never seen anybody get a hard-on like, oh my God, it's an NOS Izumi chain.
Those original Whippermans or those original like really big chains, people are like,
Yes, but this particular chain right here, there's nothing. Look at it, it just says KMC on it. You know? Some of you guys will probably say, no. Some of those other brand guys, you know how hard is it to get these things re-chromed? It's not worth it. Get a different chain. So I told him, dip the chain. You know? You talk about the brake cable. Same thing. Unless your brake cable has something printed on it, brake cable is a brake cable. Ditch it. You would thank me because a newer brake cable is gonna work. Okay? Brake shoes, same thing. You know what? I seen some old cool GT one, some old Odyssey one, but guys, it's so old that the rubber is hard. It won't stop. If you want to make a wall hanger, go ahead. Fine, keep it. But this guy wants to ride it. Ditch that too. Okay, you want to get more new one. As for the pedal, you look at it, it's just dirty. It's dirty. He goes, you know what about chroming the inside? You know what? The original one wasn't chrome. The original one was just silver. You want to go get it slightly polished? That's fine. But guys, look at that little GT. Look at that beautiful little emboss. I guess this is deboss, right? Emboss is when it's sunken down. So deboss, guys, educate me. Is this a deboss or emboss? It will be gone if you polish it, and that's it. This thing will be worthless. So this one right here, I would just clean it up. Get a little toothbrush, clean it. The cage out here, if you guys want to get it chromed, that's fine. The GT word is already kind of ruined right here. You guys can find these new, but if you want to restore this right here, honestly, just brush it. Get light sandpaper because the GT's already gone. Okay, so that's easy. The wheels, guys. The wheels. Look at that hub. You guys could see the classic GT hub. You see all those little lines? That's what makes those GT hubs so beautiful. Now those used to be chrome, and you guys can tell a lot of those GT hubs, they weren't chrome that good, so all the chrome chipped off. And then some of you guys go, no problem, I'm gonna go get it re-chrome. Again, just like what I said about chroming and getting rid of all these fine welds. If you take that hub to just a basic chromer, those lines are gone. Those lines, even if they're not gone, they're very shallow because they polish it out and then they re-chrome. If you bring that hub to me, you go, hey, how much is worth it? And I see all the lines just rounded, I'll be like, I would cry. I would cry, it's gone. So what I suggest to him is that piece right there, I would go and I would get it like soda blasted or chem dip, so get rid of all the chrome, but those lines will still be there. Okay, put it into a cleaning solution, get it out there, and guess what, guys? Paint it. Because the paint, it's going to get inside those grooves. Paint either black or white, because they did offer these hubs in those color. But as in polishing it and chroming, that's very hard. That's very hard. If some of you guys have a suggestion on how to get it re-chrome and how to repolish and still retain those rings to the deepest and most detail, let all of us know. Let me know, because I'm interested. But as far from what I've seen, those lines are usually gone once they polish it and buff it. So clean it out, strip it. Don't sandblast. Don't sandblast it. Sandblast will ruin it. Okay? Soda blast it, something that is the least amount of abrasion. And get rid of that thing and then just get it painted. Not even powder coat. Paint it. So I'm spending a lot of time on that hub because I've seen too many people ruin it. Okay? Let's hear some of you guys, some of your horror stories that you guys have seen that people destroy these GT hubs. The spokes, he's like, hey, should I save these spokes? Come on, guys. They're spokes. What are you going to save on there? What? Somebody's going to go sit in there and somebody's going to lick the spoke and go, hey, you know what? I can tell this is a a quality, 1981. No, dude, they're just spokes. Cut them, get rid of them. These Wyman rims right here, there's honestly nothing that special about them. You could still get these. You can still get an NOS set of these. You want to get these things chrome, you want to get it polished, that's fine, because all these words are all sticker. Okay, but if these were like Arrayas and it's stamped on there and that's a different story. I would tell you guys to spend a little bit of TLC on it. Go get it. Same thing, whoever's going to strip this, tell them to do that, go get it anodized. Maybe go get it chrome, but be careful that word Arraya. Okay, but as for this particular wheel, yeah, I just told him go get this wheel, go get the rim re-chrome. There's nothing crazy. The brakes, same thing. There's nothing special about these. All these little decals, if you guys actually put them in steam or to get a hair dryer and put there and take a tweezer and pull those stickers off, yeah, you guys can go in there and just kind of polish these out, get it chrome, put the sticker back on. Not that big a deal, and if you happen to ruin these, you can still buy these, okay? So, the seat, he's like, oh, should I get it embroidered? Re-embroidered. I go, you know what, that's up to you, you can. They're gonna take this thing apart, there's screws under here, they're gonna pull this pad off. But keep in mind, you guys can't see it right now, but this leather's pretty crispy. So if they take it off, it might crack, okay? So they go, what would you do, Fu? You know what? There's certain things that you don't want to restore. This thing right here, the words right there, I like that. I like that patina. It's just my style. But I also know that if you take this thing apart, there's a chance that this thing's going to completely rip, and that's it. The whole seat is trash. Now, there are guys out there. If you guys know anybody, please comment in and send us a link so other people know. They'll take this seat, they'll pull this piece off, they'll save this outer border, this word GT. They'll make you a whole nother pad on top with keeping the old bottom, and it looks almost good as new. I don't know any of those links, so some of you guys know the link, please share it with us. And I told them you could do that, but expect to spend way more than 300 bucks to get all that done. It might be worth it, okay? All this down here, the seat gut. Seat guts from 1970s, seat guts nowadays, same thing. There's no difference, buy a new one. The seat clamp, this is not an original. This is not an original one, so it's okay. You know what? I would tell them, go find yourself a GT one. Which year was it where it has all the little holes in there? It looks real cool. I would go and put that on. Go get yourself an NOS one, 100 bucks. It would definitely make the bike look a little bit more bling. The stem, guys, the US made inverted stem. Looks good. It just needs to have a little bit of love on it. Otherwise, there's nothing to it. He goes, hey, what about that? How can I give this thing a new? Guys, all that is just a bolt. All that is a bolt. Go find yourself a set of stainless one. Why it won't rust that way? It's a little bit stronger. But he goes, well, but that's original. I want to go get it chrome. Look, man, I don't know how good some of you guys are. If I went and I got this thing re-chrome and I show it to you guys, I doubt any of you guys are going to be able to tell if that was like an original one that's been re-chromed. Some of you guys are like, I can. No, don't fool yourself. You won't be able to. That's just a regular bolt. Okay, Sin's brake, I don't think this brake is the original, the lever. It's just another upgrade. And he goes, okay, could I put an original one on? Yeah, go find yourself an original one if you have a little bit of money, but something like this, just clean it up. I would just go and put some old school Diacomps on there because it's not the original. Grips, he's like, what about the grips? Are these worth anything? These are just the ODIs. If you look at the logo right here, made in the US, these ODIs are a little bit older and has those details versus some of those new ones. They don't have it. So, if you feel them, they're actually still really good. They're actually still really good. So I said, take them off. Take them off, clean it a little bit, put them back on. Other than that, that is it. And he goes, okay, so I'm gonna trust you. We're gonna go. We're gonna strip this. We're gonna do this. But he's all, you sure about the chrome? Look, man. You guys comment in. Would you guys re-chrome this frame? Would you guys re-chrome the bar and fork? I personally wouldn't. Do you guys disagree or agree with everything that I've said? That's how I would restore it. I hope that helped you guys out, but remember, there's no wrong or right. It's your bike, you want to do what you want to do. I'm only going to suggest what my experience is and what my preference is. Thank you for tuning in. Please comment, okay? Because a lot of the comments, a lot of people, you have helped a lot. You have also helped me. Thank you.